Hello, and welcome back to another video. In today's Fish video, I'm going to be talking about the Bat Whisperer rod. So the Bat Whisperer rod was a rod that was added during Fish Fright, and it was available as one of the items on the Flying Dutchman when it arrived on the island, and you could buy it for 10,000 candy. Now, the reason why this rod is talked about so much, and the reason why I want to talk about it, is because not only did I get it, but this rod is probably the most unique rod we've seen so far. Now, let's begin with its stats. As you can see, it has 86% lure speed, 96% luck, 0.15 control, and 30% resilience, with a maximum kg of 200,000. Now, that doesn't sound all that impressive, but the passives is what makes this rod insane. Because, as you would notice, there are two bats above my head right now. Now, these bats are very interesting, because if you look at the defaults for this rod, you always get one bat above your head. You get an additional bat above your head during night, and you get +1 bat for 15 seconds after a catch. Now, the reason why this rod is so broken is because of what the bats do. For each bat, they actually give you a batty mutation on a random fish from the last pool the player fished in for every 30 seconds. You also get a base plus 10% progress speed. If you fish in any pool, and let's say I caught one fish, the second I catch this fish, you're going to notice I got batty driftwood. And that is because, as it said, after the first pool I fish in, the bat will give me a reward. And then obviously at night, I get a second bat. And then for 15 seconds after I catch a fish, I get an additional bat. This means that the second you do one catch in any pool, every 30 seconds, those two bats will give you an item. If I fish again, you'll see another bat go in the collection. But the thing is, you are limited to only 3 bats. But why is this rod so broken? Well, the reason why it's so broken is because you know how I said it does it to any pool? Yeah, as long as you fished once in any pool, and it is at least nighttime, so you get 2 bats, you will constantly, every 30 seconds, get a reward. And this only goes away once you change rods. The reason why this is so broken is because you can go to the Frightful Island over to the shoreline, and then you fish once here. Now, all of these bats are going to give you a drop from this island, which, in my opinion, is broken, because it gives you a chance to get Frightful crates, meaning that now you just have a Frightful crate farm. Of course, you are going to have to balance out the luck, because the luck is going to determine what the baseline of the fish is. So if you have too high luck, it will just skip over the crate and go for a random fish. So you're going to have to lower, higher your luck until you hit that sweet spot. But as you can see, I'm just every 30 seconds constantly getting fish. This is basically an AFK farm. But as you can see, I got a crate. I didn't do anything for that. So, do I recommend doing the grind to get this rod? Is it actually worth it? Well, I kind of would say it is worth it, because if you don't really care about getting a whole ton of money, but you want to just passively get candy, this is a great way to get candy. And with those 3 new NPCs they added that allow you to trade in a Frightful and Spooky relic for 2,500 candy, you've got half the candy for this rod already in just 2 quests. And you do a bunch of trick-or-treating, which also is increased, you'll get this rod in no time. But again, this rod isn't the most money-making rod, as Batty is only 3x, but that's why I would recommend this rod for more the miscellaneous items, rather than targeting it towards the money-making, which is why you would, use it to get more Frightful crates over time, rather than actually, using it. Let's say you went to Castaway and you used it to farm Castaway, you're not really going to get that much money. But yeah, that is the Batty rod. A very interesting rod. It's quite unique in itself. It's probably one of the best looking rods I've ever seen. But yeah, it's quite a funny rod. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.